Nobody tells you about confidence. It's not what you think it is. It's not walking into a room with your chest puffed out. It's not the fake smile you practice in the mirror. And it's definitely not the mask you wear every single day hoping nobody sees through it. Real confidence, unstoppable confidence, it's something else entirely. And here's the truth that's going to sting. Most of you don't have it. Most of you are walking around thinking you're confident when really you're just one comment away from crumbling, one rejection away from questioning everything, one bad day away from losing yourself completely. Let me ask you something. And I want you to be honest with yourself right now. When was the last time someone said something about you, something small, maybe even meaningless, and it completely derailed your entire day? When was the last time you checked your phone, saw a message, and felt your stomach drop? When was the last time you walked away from a conversation, replaying every word you said, torturing yourself over how you might have sounded? That's not confidence. That's survival, and you've been surviving for so long, you forgot what it feels like to actually live. Here's what's really happening. You've built your entire sense of self on other people's opinions. Every morning you wake up and you're not checking in with yourself. You're checking in with everyone else. Did they like my post? Did they respond to my text? Do they think I'm smart enough, attractive enough, successful enough? You've turned yourself into a puppet and you've handed the strings to everyone around you. And the worst part, you don't even realize you're doing it anymore. It's become so automatic, so ingrained in who you are that you think, this is just how life works. You think everyone lives like this. Constantly performing, constantly adjusting, constantly reacting to every little thing that happens around them. But they don't. There are people right now, people who might have less than you, who might not be as naturally talented as you, who are walking through this world completely untouchable. Not because they're arrogant, not because they don't care about anything, but because they've discovered something you haven't yet. They've learned how to react to nothing. Think about that for a second. React to nothing. What does that even mean? It sounds impossible, doesn't it? Because your entire life has been one long reaction. Someone disrespects you, you react. Someone rejects you, you react. Someone succeeds while you're struggling, you react. You're living in constant response mode, constantly being pulled in every direction by forces outside your control. And you're exhausted. God, you're so tired. Tired of caring so much what everyone thinks. Tired of second guessing yourself. Tired of feeling like you're not enough. Like you'll never be enough. Like no matter what you do, it's never going to matter. Because someone somewhere is going to judge you for it anyway. I know this feeling. I know it because I lived it. I remember the version of me.
Are you having a hard time to find something comfortable and pretty at the same time to wear at home? Well, if so, then it's your lucky day because I found the best hoodies out there on the market. Don't believe me? Just watch. Not only are the hoodies super pretty, but the material is so soft and stretchy, you can literally wear them anywhere, from running around to reading a book, and the material is strong enough to survive your puppy biting on it. So what are you waiting for? Get this TikTok viral hoodie now by tapping below today.
Massive success, or when everyone finally liked me. It was when I realized something so simple it almost felt stupid. None of it mattered, not the way I thought it did. The opinions, the judgments, the endless mental torture I was putting myself through, it was all happening in my head. The prison I was living in, I built it myself. Every bar, every lock, every chain, I put them there. And the craziest part, the door was never even locked. But here's where most people get it wrong. When they hear react to nothing, they think it means become cold, become numb, stop caring about anything. Build walls so high that nothing can hurt you. And that's not it at all. That's not confidence. That's hiding. That's just another form of fear dressed up as strength. Real confidence, the kind that makes you truly unstoppable. It's not about not caring. It's about caring so deeply about the right things that the wrong things lose their power over you. It's about being so grounded in who you are that other people's storms can't shake your foundation. Let me tell you what happened. There was this moment. I was sitting in my car after a meeting where I'd completely embarrassed myself. I'd said something stupid, stumbled over my words, and I could see it in their faces. That look of judgment, that subtle shift in how they saw me. And I sat there in that parking lot doing what I always did, mentally destroying myself, replaying it over and over, imagining what they were probably saying about me right now. And then something snapped. Not in a dramatic way, more like a whisper in my head that said, what if you just stopped? What if you just stopped giving this moment more power than it deserves? What if you just stopped letting every little thing define your worth? That was the beginning of understanding that confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about being unshakable when you're not. It's not about never failing. It's about failing and not letting it penetrate your core. It's not about everyone liking you. It's about being so solid in yourself that you don't need them to. But getting there, that's the journey. And it's not easy, because right now you're addicted. You're addicted to the validation. You're addicted to the approval. You're addicted to that little hit of dopamine you get when someone likes your post, compliments your outfit, tells you you're doing a good job. And like any addiction, it's slowly killing you. Every time you check for that validation, you're reinforcing the belief that you need it. Every time you adjust yourself to make someone else comfortable, you're teaching yourself that who you really are isn't acceptable. Every time you react to someone's opinion of you, you're giving them ownership of your peace. And here's the brutal truth nobody wants to hear. Most of the people whose opinions you're obsessing over, they're not even thinking about you. They're too busy worrying about what you think of them. Everyone's walking around trapped in their own heads, terrified of judgment. And ironically, they're all judging each other. It's insane when you really look at it. It's like everyone's holding a mirror up to everyone else, desperately hoping to see themselves reflected back as acceptable. You know what the most confident people have figured out? They figured out that this whole game is rigged. There's no winning. If you try to please everyone, you'll please no one, including yourself. If you try to be everything to everyone, you'll be nothing to yourself. The only way out is to stop playing entirely. But stopping, that's where it gets scary. Because when you stop playing the game, when you stop reacting, when you stop letting external forces control your internal state, you have to face yourself. And for most people, that's the most terrifying thing in the world. Who are you when nobody's watching? Who are you when there's no one to impress, no one to perform for, no one whose approval you're seeking? Most people don't know. They've been performing for so long they've forgotten there's a real person underneath the act. And that's the pain we need to talk about. The deep aching pain of not knowing yourself, of having spent years, maybe decades being whoever you thought you needed to be to survive, to be loved, to be accepted, and realizing you have no idea who you actually are. I see you, the power of reacting to nothing, sitting there right now. And I know some of you are feeling it. That tightness in your chest, that recognition, that voice whispering, he's talking about me. And you're right. I am, because I was you. Because most people are you. Walking around pretending they have it together, while inside they're crumbling, fragmenting, losing pieces of themselves every single day to the endless demands of other people's expectations. You've been shrinking yourself, making yourself smaller so other people feel bigger, dimming your light so you don't outshine anyone, playing it safe so you don't risk rejection. And in the process, you become a ghost of who you were meant to be. But here's what I need you to understand. And this is where everything starts to shift. The version of you that you're afraid to be, the one that's too loud, too weird, too much, too ambitious, too different, that's not the mistake. That's not the thing you need to fix. That version is your truth. And every moment you spend suppressing it, you're dying a little bit inside. The confidence you're searching for, it's not out there. It's not in the perfect body, the perfect job, the perfect relationship, the perfect number of followers. It's not in finally getting everyone to like you, or finally proving the doubters wrong. It's in the courage to stop abandoning yourself for other people's comfort. Think about how much energy you spend every single day managing other people's perceptions of you, crafting the perfect text message, choosing the right outfit, saying the right thing, being the right amount of everything. Confident but not arrogant, ambitious but not threatening, present but not needy. It's exhausting and it's unsustainable. And somewhere along the way, you lost the plot. You forgot that the only person you need to show up for is you. You forgot that the only approval that actually matters is your own. You forgot that you were born with everything you needed to be enough. And somewhere along the way, you let the world convince you that you weren't. This is the awakening. This is the moment where you realize you've been playing a game you can never win. following rules that were designed to keep you small, seeking validation from people who are just as lost as you are. This is where you understand that the path to unstoppable confidence isn't about adding more to yourself. It's about stripping away everything that isn't actually you. And that stripping away, that's not a gentle process. That's not some weekend workshop where you write in a journal and suddenly you're healed. That's a demolition. That's looking at everything you've built, every defense mechanism, every mask, every carefully constructed version of yourself, and having the guts to tear it all down. Because here's what nobody tells you about transformation. It's not comfortable. It's not pretty. It doesn't happen in a single moment of clarity while you're watching a sunset. It happens in the dark. It happens when you're alone with yourself and there's nowhere left to hide. It happens when you finally get so tired of your own excuses that you'd rather face the pain of change than continue living the pain of staying the same. So, let me ask you something. Are you ready for that? Are you actually ready to do the work? Or are you just here looking for another motivational high, another hit of inspiration that'll last about 3 days before you slip back into your old patterns? Because I'm not here to make you feel good. I'm here to tell you the truth. And the truth is this: becoming unstoppable, learning to react to nothing, building that unshakable confidence. It's going to require you to become someone you've never been before. It's going to demand a level of discipline you've never maintained. It's going to ask you to make choices that will make you uncomfortable every single day. And most people won't do it. Most people will read this, feel inspired for a moment, and then go right back to checking their phone for validation, right back to overthinking every interaction, right back to letting their peace be determined by everyone except themselves. But you're still here. Something in you is different. Something in you knows that you can't keep living like this. So, let me show you how this actually works. The first thing you need to understand is that confidence isn't a feeling you wait for. It's a decision you make despite the feeling. Every single morning you wake up and you decide that today your worth is not up for negotiation. Today other people's opinions are just noise.